Welcome, friends. Today, we are doing another first impressions. Sensational. And these are 4 of the fragrances that I bought blind, I should say, in my latest vintage haul. The largest vintage haul, possibly the largest haul of all time. Who knows? The 4 I've picked out to do today are Jaipur Homme, I should say, Eau de Parfum by Boucheron, in this die-cast metal case. I've never seen one of these before, but I assume there are more. This is not the only one. Homme de Grès, a little bit out of season, I'm gonna be saying. But who cares? Ebene by Pierre Balmain, and a bit of a unicorn. I mean, they're all pretty unicornish apart from this one, because you can get this for like 20 quid. I think I paid about 50, but it's got the crazy metal canister light, and I thought that looks good. It would look good if I had anywhere to show it off, but unfortunately it's in a cupboard at the minute. I'm going to be rearranging. You'll notice in the coming videos I'm going to be rearranging my bureau a little bit, because I want to start using the fragrances that are at the back. So I'm sort of going to, there's a finger for you. I'm going to be sort of rotating a little bit, put some of these ones I've worn towards the back, and use some of the ones I haven't been using. So anyway, there's Jaipur, there's Homme de Grès, that's out of season. That's Pierre Balmain's Ebene, and this is very Valentino. So I'm not sure which one to start on. I am clean of skin today. I haven't got anything on. So what shall we start with? You choose. Jaipur Homme, you say? Good idea. So, Jaipur, everyone's heard about this. It's been around for a long time, about 20 odd years. It's a bit of a darling in the community because it has the old, it's cheap as chips. You can get it for like 20 quid for 100 ml, and it's really nice. It's one of those fragrances. It's a bit like Encre Noir. Maybe not as cultish as Encre Noir, but if you like vanilla and stuff like that, then I think this one is worth picking out. You'll not get one you might get one like this if you want one like this. But I got this from the person I got my haul from, and good sprayer. They sold it to me because it was like an open tester. Let's have a look. So I'll get the notes up so I can be as accurate as possible. But on first blast, right? On first blast of that, the sprayer's really good. I get an almost minty fresh sort of vibe, and maybe it's a little bit spicy as well. And I'm getting an ice cream sort of vanilla-y, woody sort of thing going on. That's very nice. That's really, really nice, actually. So what we got? Fragrantica is not cooperating. I wish to look for Jaipur Pour On, please, but you're not giving me it. Oh. Nope. Fragrantica is not having it whatsoever. So it's going to have to sod off, I'm afraid. This is fresh, minty, a little bit woody. Let's see, it's a tester. Oh, it says on the back, look. Tester. As you can see, don't be afraid to get testers. Especially if you're looking for rare stuff. They're absolutely fantastic in that sort of way. So, it's bergamot, heliotrope wood, vanilla, nutmeg, cinnamon, clove, and amber. And this is very nice. I really like this. It's very fresh for an amber. Ambers usually go into there's you get different things you can do with amber. So obviously the reference for me for an amber is Amber Sultan. And that's a spicy, warm, vanillic benzoin type of amber. But you get other types of ambers, which are fresh ambers. Or you get amber gris, like Amber Préchaud, not Amber Prosciutto, Amber Supreme, or then you can get Amber Prosciutto as well, which is a different kind of amber. They're very interesting that as like a like a subsection of fragrances by themselves. So this one again, like I said, is the pour on. There is a little bit of spice at the top. I've managed to finally get up the notes. I had to come out and re-go back in. So according to Fragrantica, it's lemon and lemon verbena at the top, cinnamon and nutmeg in the base, in the middle, and vanilla and fucking woodsy notes at the base. But I'm much more keen on taking advice from the bottle, and that again says bergamot, heliotrope wood, vanilla, nutmeg, cinnamon, clove, and amber, and that's the vibe it's going for. What else is it saying? Fresh, spicy, woody, sensual. Yeah, I would go along with that. Fresh, spicy, woody, sensual. It's very nice. It's very vanillic, but not in a bland sort of way. It's got that ice cream sort of vibe going on. A vanilla ice cream, if you will. Who would have thunk that? Yeah, I'm quite impressed with that. That's the first time I've ever smelled Jaipur by Boucheron, you know. Either the EDT or the EDP. And I know it's a darling. I know it's been around a long time. But I've got a friend who says that they've got the latest one and they absolutely raved. It was Ramsey. And he was saying he's got the latest one and he got it for like $20 and he was like, it's absolutely brilliant. And he was a bit concerned when I said that I'd spent like £55 on getting like a vintage. It's only been out for 20 odd years. The perfumer was Annick Minardo, and it came out in 1997, so it's like it's nearly 25 years old actually. Doesn't time fly when you smell nice? Anyway, it's got a 4.48 out of 5 with 259 votes as we stand. I might add to that saying I quite like it. It is nice, that. It is nice. It's a little bit middle of the road, but at least it's not like a Sauvage middle of the road, you know? It's like old middle of the road. Next, I'll go Homme de Grès. This is apparently really nice, and it is meant to be a bit of a freshie, if I remember correctly. Let's have a look. Homme de Grès by Parfums Grès. Citrus, aromatic. Gerard Anthony. Ooh, we like Gerard Anthony in this house. He did Balenciaga Pour Homme and Azaro Pour Homme. So, pressure. 1996 it came out in. So, let's have a smell. This is going on my left arm. Oh, had to prime it there. 3 sprays. So I'll go through the notes. Lemon, basil, bergamot, petitgrain. Middle notes are labdanum, neroli, jasmine, benzoin, and peach. Base notes are oak moss, we like that. Sandalwood, amber, and musk. Oh, that's beautiful. That's got a very Italian cologne, gentlemanly, aromatic citrus. That's beautiful. That's really, really good. I've got a couple of bottles of that, so I'm glad that'll go down an absolute sensation in the hot weather. Beautiful. Really true to life. Bergamot, lemon, basil, like oak moss, sandalwood I'm getting from it too. Not sharp, but crisp. You know? Like it wouldn't cut you. Oh, it smells so good. It's completely out of place. I mean, I'm filming this on the 1st of December. You know what I mean? So it's completely out of place. There's no right being worn at like the 1st of September when it's cold and raining and dark and minging, you know? But as a perfume, that's beautiful. That's a real And you'll smell totally different if you get this. You'll smell different from anyone else out there because this thing's like, it's timeless, but nobody will be wearing it at the minute. Everyone will be wearing blue fragrances. So I would seriously give that a look if you're if you're looking for something fresh and you want to smell a bit different. That is absolutely beautiful. And this one, I believe, is a vintage. It says Parfums Grès on the bottom. So it was made by Grès, or Grès. So Gress. Oh, no. Gres. I do beg your pardon. The shadow of the S was there. Next, Ebene. This has been highly recommended to me by, I think, Thomas from Early Greek, and I think Ramsey as well, both saying if I could ever get a bottle of this, but the bottles of this are absolutely ridiculously priced. So this is going on the back of my right hand. Let's have a smell. 2 sprays. What we're getting from this. This was just a partial tester. No lid, no cap. Just to see how it goes, you know. Ebene. Pierre Balmain. Ooh. There's Artemisia in that. I can sort of smell it. So, this has got a shit ton of notes. Artemisia, aldehydes, mint, anise, caraway, juniper berries, I should say, thyme, basil, bergamot, and lemon at the top. In the mid, pine, carnation, jasmine, rose, patchouli, geranium, and cinnamon. In the base, oak moss, amber, labdanum, musk, leather, patchouli, tonka bean. That's what old-fashioned fragrances used to do, you know. They used to have all of that shit. It was launched in 1983. There isn't a perfumer register on here, so I'll tell you what it smells like. Instantly, I got the pine note, and a similar pine note that's in this bad lad, the vintage polo. It's got carnation in it as well. I get big carnation from it. It's not necessarily black. It hasn't got that sort of black smell, which is what I was expecting with a perfume called Ebene. It's very nice, though. I prefer this to Polo, not Polo Sport, Polo. Big oak moss. It's very similar, though. It's very similar. It doesn't have the tobacco in. Aldehydes, I get the big aldehydes, and I get the mint as well. It's much fresher at the top. It's a good little perfume. That I'm not crazy about it, though. Not on first smell. But it is nice. Yeah, it is. It's very nice, that. We'll wait to see how it develops. I don't do follow-ups on these. This is the problem. This is what I don't know if I should keep doing these. I don't know whether... Because what I should really do is do what Robes used to do, sample and samples, rather than first impressions. Because first impressions are only so good, you know? It doesn't really describe what I want it to. Anyway, it is first impression. I would like to think if I did first impressions that I would follow them up, but I'm not going to, because I'm not that organised. Anyway, I just need to make sure I don't ever do first impressions twice. Do you know what I mean? Anyway, here's Very Valentino. This is going on my right arm. Four sprays of Very Valentino. That is strong. That smells very familiar. That smells a little bit like Malto by Smalt. I wouldn't be surprised if it was a big lavender. This is also a very hard fragrance to get. You know? Very Valentino for men. Woody. Harry Fremont made this, and it was released in 1999. Yeah, there's a huge lavender in it, right? It does it. Yeah, it's got a few of the same notes that Malto Smalto's got. I really like this. I will tell you the note breakdown. Top notes, nutmeg, really like a nutmeg note. Anise, coriander and sage. Middle notes, lavender, tobacco, Brazilian rosewood, carnation and caraway. Base notes are sandalwood, resin, amber, musk and cedar. The big notes I get from this, straight away I got the lavender. Really nice. And the sandalwood, lavender and sandalwood go together really well. The tobacco gives it like a little bit of darkness. Not getting an overt tobacco note. Yeah. It just adds a bit of depth. You can tell it's there, but it's, you know what I mean? It's not a tobacco note. It's more just like a weight. You know, it gives it like a thickness. No, that's really nice. Right. So, we will quickly recap. Jaipur pour Homme. That's nice, but it's not world beating. It's a nice fragrance. I really like it. But it's not world beating. It's not like, I'm not like rushing to get back up to that. That's the only bottle I'll ever own of that. Homme de Grès. I think that's the one that's impressed us the most, to be honest. That's turned a little bit spicy now. Very Italian. Not that I don't think Grès is an Italian house, but it's an Italian spicy, mossy, green cologne. That is really nice. That is really my type of thing. Ebene. Getting the mint big time now, which is strange because mint's a top note, but yeah, I quite like that. Almost a toothpastey vibe, but not. And the very Valentino, very pleasant, reminds us of Malto by Smalto, or Malto Smalto, I think it's called. So yes, that is it. Thank you for coming on this first impression mission with me. I hope you enjoyed it. There will be further such videos later. And I'll be doing a review at some point of something this week. I like to try and get one review a week out. So yes, and I will take you through my reconfigured bureau when I bring stuff from the back to the front. Try and wear some different stuff because winter is fast approaching. So I'm going to wear some darker stuff now. The sweet sort of vibe I was going for was for autumn. So winter, I'm going to try and wear some things a bit darker, you know. Anyway, thank you very much. I will see you soon. Goodbye.